I just found out something that really made me mad. It's a total disrespect to Chinese culture. Lunar freaking New Year trying to replace and erase Chinese New Year. It's cultural appropriation and it just doesn't make sense. Let me explain why. First, what is Chinese New Year? Chinese New Year is the first day on the Chinese calendar. It is called Spring Festival or Chunjie because it is also the first day of spring. Chinese New Year originated 3,000 years ago. Chinese astronomers used the lunisolar calendar, or the movements of the sun and the moon, along with Tiangan Di Zhi, the 24 solar terms and leap months, to figure out what the first day of the year was. And also, these 24 solar terms reflect the cycles we can see in nature, like when it's going to snow, when it's going to rain, and so on. And actually, to this day, at the Zejinshan Observatory in Nanjing, they still use these techniques to figure out when the new year will be, what day it will fall on. How cool is that? Other countries or old tributary states of China have naturally adopted Chinese culture over the years, which includes celebrating Chinese New Year. But recently, these countries have started to call it Lunar New Year. But if it truly were Lunar New Year, that would mean it would be based on the lunar calendar. But if it were based on the lunar calendar, that day wouldn't be the same as the Chinese New Year's, which is based on the lunisolar calendar. You see the problem here? So, a lot of people have said it's about being inclusive, calling it Lunar New Year. But actually, if you use a day picked by the Chinese, using Chinese science, based on Chinese culture, but try to call it your own, that is cultural appropriation. It's a big problem. It's okay to celebrate other people's cultures, but you gotta give credit where credit is due. That is called cultural appreciation. If you'd like to learn more about Chinese culture or my life in China, follow me on here. All right, guys, that's all for today. 新年快乐, Happy Chinese New Year!